The rifle on test today, and getting rather wet, I do apologise Ian, is a GAMO Whisper Swarm. This rifle is owned by a friend of mine. He's very kindly lent it to me. I will dry it off and clean it all up after I've used it. Now what you will notice is that's a Hawk scope, not the standard GAMO scope. He tells me that the GAMO scope actually, one of the adjuster drums seized up on it. So those GAMO scopes, that sounds like the stories that we're starting to hear about them. That's optically not bad, actually not that great. This is a Hawk, what's this one? This is a fast mount. Now it's got the Hawk mounts, a pet hate of mine, I've mentioned it in previous videos, the sticky pads in scope mounts. Just build your scope mounts better so they don't need the damn things, because look, these have slipped where he's moved it. Why? Just build them so they're better. Don't put sticky pads in, we don't want them. Anyway, as you all know, I don't bother going into the technical details, lengths, weights and all that. You can see the other guy called Andy, watch his videos for that sort of information. Magazine fed, 10 shot, loads a new round each time. This is so fiddly. Magazine fed, 10 shot, loads a new round each time you cock the gun. Load, we've got an indicator at the top of here, tells you how many shots are left. Quite a nice little touch. Put the magazine in the top, click, we're ready to go. Variety of pellets on test today. RWS Superdome, Bisley Magnum, Webley Accupell, H&M Field Target Trophy, Crosman Match, Crosman Premier, JSB Exact Jumbo Diablo, and David Nickerson Magnum Dome. Now bear in mind, this is not a test of the actual pellets. This is a test to see which pellets the rifle prefers. I've gone for the big target because the rifle isn't zeroed. This is something they asked me to do. Now the reason why I'm showing you the first 5 shots from it that I've ever shot, I'm trying to simulate what you guys are going to experience when you first buy a gun and first take it out. First time you use it. How are you going to feel about it? Because you haven't got used to the trigger, you don't know what it shoots like. So this is what I'm trying to show here. Well, that's not really a fantastic group. I will say the trigger on the gun really would need some adjustment for me. The pull is very heavy, so the safety catch on it, the positioning of it, it's almost like shooting a side-by-side shotgun with two triggers, where the front trigger isn't articulated and comes back and hits your finger, and Actually, your trigger finger starts to sting after a while, so I was quite surprised by that. Anyway, let's swap out the backstop and then let's try some pellet testing after a little bit of zeroing. Okay, first pellet's being tested. Test 2. Now with those Bisley Magnums, when I was aiming here, we were actually hitting the paving slab behind. I had to aim here for the Bisley Magnums to land here. Very odd. Test 3. Webley Accupell. Excellent group from the Webley Accupell, sir. Very, very impressive. Now, my personal favourite H&N Field Target Trophy. Wow. Okay, well that was impressive. Crosman Match, test 4. Excellent performance by the Crosman Match. Let's try their Premier Ultra Magnum. Not a great performance there by the Crosman Premier Ultra Magnum. Let's try the JSB Exact Jumbo Diablo. Not a strong performance from the JSBs there at all. Now then, let's give these a go. Oh, not bad. I think the gun definitely spoke. Without a doubt, it's the Crosman Matches that it prefers. That group there. I think there's quite a few PCP rifles that'd be quite proud of that. Very impressed for a mid £200 break barrel air rifle, gas ram from GAMO with a weird magazine system. That's actually pretty impressive accuracy. So what do I think of the gun? Okay, yeah, it's quite pleasant to shoot, quite fun. The Hawk scope, vast improvement over the GAMO one. Ian, scope mounts. Have a look, mate. What have you done? What have you done? You know what you've done. Have another look. Yeah, you know what you've done. Mate, what are you doing? Anyway, that doesn't seem to have buggered it up too much. What would I change? Safety catch. It's just not in a good position. On the Mark 6 Meteor, safety catch would actually flick forward to about here. Why, when it's on fire, is it so close to the trigger? Because when the gun recoils, and by God these gas rams do recoil, it comes straight back, hits your finger. So you've got to try and hold the trigger. I got used to it eventually, but you know, your finger does sting to start with. What else? Whisper in the name. Rubbish. This thing is not quiet. I mean, that's effectively a muzzle brake on the end. That makes it loud. If there is any baffling in there, that's just going to undo any sound deadening effects of them. But that's by the by, really. What do I really think? I like it. Yeah, I like it. The ergonomics leave a bit to be desired. I'm not a fan of the stock. But other than that, nice to shoot, good fun. Capable of some decent accuracy. The magazine feed system reliably fed every type of pellet that I tried through it. So yeah, I'm impressed, really impressed. Just wish they'd knock, say, 20-30 quid off the price and not bother with the optics, because apparently they're rubbish. Other than that, yeah, not bad. In the next video, we'll run this over the chronograph and we'll see what power she's producing. Anyway, that's enough of all of that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please comment, like, share, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, okay, drop a dislike. But please don't be one of those weird lurkers that drops a dislike and doesn't say why, because that's just weird. Say why you didn't like it. Then I can improve and make the video better for you next time. Otherwise, I don't know, I'm just scratching my head. Or I'm just thinking you're just being, a bit passive-aggressive and a bit rude, really. Anyway, GAMO, Whisper, Swarm. Wrap up this video. I quite like it. I think I'd get one, probably with the wood stock, and I think I'd remove the safety catch. Wonder a bit if maybe we could switch out the safety catch with one off the Lightning, something like that. Anyway, enough of that. Cheers for watching. Goodbye.